All right, let's talk about September here. Crypto investors. This is the latest crypto news that you need to know what's going to happen in September. I've got a really good piece of information here for you to share some bearish things that you need to be on the lookout for to know that can impact you in September, as well as some bullish tailwinds that we will have for September as well. So we kind of got an interesting mixed bag for September. Historically, September had not been a great month for crypto. Okay, this is kind of the last bad month, if you will, before we get into what is arguably going to be the promised land in October, where we start to see crypto take off again. Okay, so we got to get through September, and that's what this video is meant to help you with. So right now, as of the recording, crypto is down 1.6. Not really surprising. Continues to be the volatility, the ebb and flow. We've lost hundreds of billions of dollars in that overall crypto market capitalization number. We've had a lot of capital flee from the market. I am staying. I'm here. In fact, I'm starting to lean in and buy, looking at where I can see great opportunities. Okay. So in this particular piece of content, there are 5 bearish and 4 bullish factors for Bitcoin in September. Now that says Bitcoin. Okay. Yes, it does. But also you can just insert the word crypto in there as well, because this impacts you if you own any other major blue chip cryptos, XRP, Cardano, Polkadot, whatever, Solana, whatever you insert that in there. Okay. So moving down here, I want to share this with you. So these are the 5 things that are kind of going against Bitcoin / crypto in this crypto news video. Okay. We've got a $33 billion government supply overhang. Basically, there are governments out there that several governments, Germany and United States being a couple of them, that own about $33 billion worth of Bitcoin. Now, that could be viewed as a negative thing, but I want to show you something. And every time you see a number like that, I want to show you this right here. Look at this. The 24-hour volume for Bitcoin, this is Bitcoin traded, is $26 billion. So if every single dollar of that was dumped on the market in a 24-hour period, it would suck. I'm not saying that it wouldn't, but that's not going to happen. Okay. Not all of it's going to be dumped at one time. It's something that's out there. And I see this constantly in news articles, and I'm like, this is really not a thing. All right. If the government decides to sell some of their Bitcoin, they're not going to sell all of it in one chunk. Simply not going to do. And hopefully that somebody on that side is smart enough to know that it's going to go up. All right. It's going to be worth more. We've also got the Mt. Gox thing. We've talked about this. Okay. So Bitcoin ETF paper hands. This is something that is a thing. Okay. This is a kind of one of those bearish headwinds things. Remember I said that September is usually a bad month. Well, it's a bad month on Wall Street as well. Since 1950, stocks have returned investors an average of 0.7 in the stock market, making the worst month for the asset class. It has bled over into crypto. September, not a great month. We know this. You should know this. It is what it is. Just be prepared. Okay. Bitcoin cyclical September doldrums. Again, everything I've just been saying, that's kind of a headwind, if you will. I've said this. We've got the election. This is a thing. Okay. The US election is absolutely a thing that could continue for the remainder of September as you start to see each party jockey for arguably what is becoming a very interesting crypto related election. By the way, on a side note, crypto companies are actually spending the most on Capitol Hill right now, and have been for a while, as far as the most money spent from lobbying, things of that nature. Okay. So number 5, the post-halving consolidation. I've talked about this in a million videos. The consolidation ends at the end of September. So that post-halving Bitcoin consolidation is over. It's done at the end of September. Okay. That's it, guys. Those are the headwinds, which I've kind of walked you through each of those, and they're not really that bad. Okay. This is more of a time frame scenario. September is going to be bad for everything I've just mentioned. Okay. So the long-term Bitcoin price support bullish indicators are financial tailwinds. Look, we know that the Fed is pivoting to low rates, and anytime the Fed starts to lower the rates, the dollar strength index indicator goes down. That's good for Bitcoin. Anytime the Fed lowers rate, it's good for Bitcoin. It's good for crypto. They are going to reduce the rate in September in their September meeting, which is approximately 16, 17 days from now. It's going to happen. Okay. It's just a matter of how much. Okay. So that's something. That's a good thing. Bitcoin goes to Washington. I've already mentioned this. Look, this is the scenario where we're going to see what plays out in the political world. So far the Republican Party has definitely been more pro crypto. This is not an opinion. This is what's fact. You can see what Trump is saying, what Kamala is saying. They're very two different polarizing different camps as it relates to crypto. And so for you, from a voting standpoint, you have to look at how, where does your political, leanings go towards as it relates to your crypto, right? Maybe it's just become a crypto vote for you. Okay. Again, I'm not saying vote for one or the other. Again, I'm being neutral here. And I'm just saying, if you look at the facts, the Republican Party is pro crypto. The Democratic Party is not. It's simply it. I'm not making a political statement. All right. So I always get accused of making political statements in the comments, and I'm not. I'm just laying out the facts for you guys. So bullish smart money. This is something that's interesting. Participants representing the smart money in crypto, for example, MicroStrategy, Blockstream are just outstandingly bullish for Bitcoin. Look, I love this. Michael Saylor personally owns about $1 billion worth, not to mention what MicroStrategy owns. This is all good stuff. And then we've got bullish Bitcoin technical indicators. Look, this is a good thing. All right. You can pause the video if you want. It's getting a little bit long for me as far as how I like to keep these videos very short. We've got good stuff going on for Bitcoin and then subsequently for crypto as well. And remember how it's going to flow. Bitcoin's going to take off, then Ethereum will take off, and then altcoins will take off. And by the way, it's going to happen with a whimper, not a bang. It's going to gradually start to look to move up, and then we're going to start to see things go. All right. So thanks. Have a good one. Go make some money. Later.